Hello from Advanced Security Products. This morning we are going to have a small demo on how to connect a hardwired camera to a DVR and to a microphone. Some people use microphones and some don't, so we are going to show you both ways of connecting it. We are going to use our 758HQ portable 12-volt DVR for this demonstration. What I have here on the table is a number of different batteries, which, just to let you know, it doesn't matter what battery you use, as long as it's 12 volts DC. I have a power supply here, so a lot of times people are using batteries or an AC power supply. So that's pretty much what I'm just going to call the power source. Over here I have the DVR, the HQ DVR, small little SD card based portable DVR that we use. I have a hardwired camera here. This one so happens to be our screw camera. It's a Phillips head, but once again it really doesn't matter what kind of camera, because a hardwired camera is simply a hardwired camera, regardless whether it's in a purse or just a simple pinhole camera. Right here on this one is a Y power splitter. This is included with many other little accessories with our 758HQ, so you should have the right connector, the right adapter when you're doing all this. Okay, right here we have a 50-foot cable. You'll notice that it has the same BNC end on either side. All the cables are male on both sides. Basically all cameras are going to have the female BNC connector. It'll have a nub on either side, so it's quite easy to distinguish a BNC video connection in comparison to the power supply, plug, or even to an audio. The microphone that we have is it's a power feed-through microphone. This means that it has a power in. You'll notice the power in is the same plug that all cameras have. The power out is a female barrel connector. It's distinguished because it's shiny on the outside and there's a hole in the middle. That power connector would be the same as our power supplies, and over here I just have a few batteries. They're all going to have the same kind of connector again, so there should be very little confusion when assembly. Okay, now we are going to show you how to put it together. One of the adapters that comes with the HQ package, the DVR package, is a BNC coupling. If you're not using a cable, then you need a coupling, because now it has the same ends on either side, just like a cable. You would connect the coupling to the video in on the DVR. A half a twist locks it in place, and then you can connect the other. For example, the camera. This couples them together. Now you have video going into the DVR. For this one, we'll use a power supply, but as I mentioned, the battery would be the same way. We'll go with the microphone first. We already have the camera video connected. We'll plug in the power source into the power in, and then now that will connect power to the camera. I do need to back up. We are going to use the Y power splitter because with a microphone there's actually 3 power requirements. We need to power the microphone, we need to power the DVR, and we need to power the camera. So if we use the Y power splitter here, one power will go to the DVR and the other power will go to the microphone. And then now the power feed through the microphone is going to power the camera. One of the other fittings that you may need is RCA male-to-male coupler. This will allow you to plug in the microphone directly to the DVR, like that. And remember, you can always pause the video and back up if anything is confusing, if you need to see something. So here we are, we're completed with the connecting a microphone and power. It's ready to go. The DVR has its own cable. On the side here, there's a small hole. You would plug the jack into the hole here. And then now, this is how you would connect the DVR to a TV for viewing. You have your white for audio and you have your yellow for video. Otherwise, you could remove the SD card and play all your footage back on a computer. I'm going to disassemble the microphone. I'm going to set the microphone aside, and then now we would leave this Y connector connected to the power source and connect it directly into the camera. So now, with the help of that Y power splitter, we have power going to the camera, we have power going to the DVR. And this is how most people are going to use it in close quarters. Otherwise, most of the time, you'll be using a cable, and the cable is just the same way as you would here, but the camera could be 25, 50, 100 feet away from the DVR. And that concludes the video on how to hook up a camera hardwired to a DVR.